Hi, this is Rob from Honest Reviews, and in this video we're going to be looking at the Aukey 63watt power delivery USB-C charger. Okay, before I get started, quick disclaimer, Aukey contacted us to see if we wanted to review any of their products, and we said yes. And this is a charger. I've been wanting to review these chargers for a while. This is a GaN charger. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. So they sent us some of their stuff and we're reviewing it, but we haven't received any other compensation from them. So our thoughts on these things are our own. Okay, now I mentioned that this is a GaN charger, and what that stands for is gallium nitride. And so gallium nitride is replacing silicone in some circuits, and that's making chargers like these smaller. So for reference, this is a Lux 2 charger that came with a Lux 2 power bank, and then this is the Aukey power bank. This is also 60 watts. This is also 60 watts. Now, this is, you'll see, I don't know how easily you can see, it's slightly bigger, right? So you're thinking, oh, well, what's the big deal? Like, has it actually made it smaller? Well, you can see the Aukey one here actually has an extra port on it. So it has two USB-C ports on it compared to the Lux 2, which only has one. And it's that GaN technology that's allowing it to be about the same size, but have more ports. Now, having more ports on a USB-C charger is really useful because more and more devices are being charged by USB-C. So being able to charge multiple devices, multiple USB-C devices simultaneously is useful. What's also special about this charger is that it's going to allow you to charge up to 45 watts on one port. Well, actually, it's going to allow you to charge up to 60 watts on just one port. But if you're using two, the bottom one is going to charge at 45 watts and the top one is going to charge at 18 watts. So what you could do with this charger is you could charge a 13-inch MacBook Pro at full speed using the bottom port, and then using the top port, which is 18 watts, you could either fast charge an iPhone or you could charge an iPad Pro. So it's helpful to be able to charge multiple devices simultaneously from one charger. Now, the price for this charger is going for $54.99 on Amazon.com. Something to note though is that there have been a couple lightning deals where you could pick this up for as low as $29.99, and that makes it a really good deal. I want to briefly compare this charger to a very similar one from Anker. So Anker makes a charger like this, has GaN technology. I'm guessing it's about the same size, and it also has two ports. And it does 60 watt output. The Anker one also goes for $54.99. Now, the main difference between them that I can tell is that when you're using the Anker one and you're using both ports, Anker will split the wattage between them so that it's 30 watts coming out of one and 30 watts coming out of the other. And that might be useful if you need to charge, I don't know, two MacBooks, like not MacBook Pros, like MacBooks that only take 30 watts. But that's not great if you want to, say, charge like a MacBook Pro and an iPad or your iPhone, because you're not getting the full charge out of one of them. Whereas with this one, if you're using both, the bottom one is going to charge at 45 watts and the top one is going to charge at 18 watts. So you're going to be able to like get fast charge out of at least one of them, like at 45 watts. Both of them though, if you're just using one port, then you're going to be able to get the like full 60 watts. Now, I actually don't have any USB-C devices that I can test to charge this at the full 60 watts. So I haven't been able to test it at the full 60 watts, but I was able to charge a power bank that supposed to charge at 45 watts. It charged it at 49 watts. I tested it with a MacBook and it charged the MacBook at the full 30 watts. It was 27 watts, but that's kind of what I get out of all my chargers when I'm testing that. So I don't think that this is going to be a problem. I think you're going to get the full charge that you need out of this. A couple final things that I wanted to mention. First, I like that the Aukey products come with a 24-month warranty. That's excellent. And then I also just wanted to comment on the design and build quality of this. It feels really nice. I like the smooth edges here. The size feels really good. It seems really well built. Okay, so if you have a lot of USB-C devices and you want to save some space in your bag, I think that taking a single charger like this is a great option. There's not a lot of devices out there like this that can output 60 watts, or if you're going to do both, 45 watts and then 18 watts. The Anker one is kind of the closest thing that I have found. Another thing I want to mention is that Aukey actually makes a version of this one that just outputs 18 watts for both. So it's not a high wattage charger. It's just 18 watts for both. So that could be another option, and I'll link that in the description below as well. Okay, I hope that you found this review helpful. If you did, make sure to like it and make sure to subscribe for future videos because we're always doing kind of a bunch of like USB-C battery bank, and we're kind of doing more charger reviews and that kind of thing. So if you're interested in that, you'll probably enjoy our future videos. Thanks so much for watching and hope you have a great day. Bye.